Hello, everyone. Welcome to Code Quorum number 8. I'm Lucy P., your host today, Global Events and Growth Manager at Code. So glad you're here. And welcome to today's section where we are getting real, practical, and a little nerdy about AI in recruiting. So, to get it all started, let me introduce our speakers today. First of all, please join me in welcoming Juan, recruitment director from Staff Hero.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. So I'm Dwayne, I'm the head of recruiting of Staff Hero, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you.
Cool, great. Thank you, Duane. Next one, everyone, please welcome Justin Doang, head of HR from CDEX. So, Justin, please get on stage and say hi to our audience today.
Okay, so hello everyone and good afternoon. I'm looking forward to sharing with you. Okay.
Thank you. And last but not least, please welcome always People and Culture Manager at TechWorks. So, always, you're on.
Hello everyone, good afternoon and looking forward to have a great event.
Cool, great, thank you. And a huge hello to everyone joining as well. So, our audience today, please drop your name and where you're joining from in the chat, whether you are from the Philippines, Pakistan, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, or joining from LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, let us know. And it's just a quick icebreaker before we dive in, but I would like to know from our speakers today, before we talk about work, about how we use AI in recruitment, tell me, do you use AI for your personal life as well? And what do you use AI for? So let's start with the alphabet here. So I guess it's from Duan. Duan, can you please share with our audience today?
Yeah, of course. Well, to be honest with you, I use AI a lot, especially ChatGPT. As you can see, I have a lot of tattoos, so majority of the designs that I had tattooed on my body was created by AI. I'm a big
Really?
fan of I'm a big fan of flowers, but I have like an allergy to pollen, so I don't really go near flowers. So I just had them tattooed all over my body, and the designs are made by ChatGPT. So yeah, I do use ChatGPT a lot, AI a lot.
Wow, that's cool to know. Thank you for sharing, Duan. How about Justin? Can you share?
Yeah, actually I currently I'm also using AI a lot as well. I'm using Gemini and ChatGPT. It's also helped me to optimize my repetitive work, and it's also helped me enhance our daily work as well.
Can you share more details how it enhances your daily work or sorry, daily life?
Yeah, actually, I'm using Gemini and utilize the stream work like using the polling source. That I just need to input the simple work in the prompt, and the
Mm,
AI can generate the link that's direct to the Google, and it's also linked to the profile on LinkedIn, and we can looking for the candidates on LinkedIn, and it's no limited.
I see, I see. But Justin, you are so obsessed about your work here. Do
Yeah.
you also use AI in your personal life, like just like a research assistant or something?
Yeah, for sure. Is I am using AI like just the AI agent and assistant for my personal life, like to
Mhm.
generate some the image for posting on LinkedIn or even though for Facebook, and it's generate the image so quite beautiful. Yeah, and we can
Mhm.
use immediately.
I see, I see. So I think you are an expert at using Google Gemini or Nano Banana for generating the images, right?
Yeah,
I think then after this event, I think I will ask you more about that because I'm also interested in knowing more about that as well.
yeah,
Thank
sure.
you. And last but not least, let's hear from Always. But before Always answers, guys, I'm just letting you guys know that it's raining here from my end. So if you have any difficulty hearing from my end here or it's noisy here, please just let me know, okay? Even for both our audience and our speakers today. Okay, thank you. And then Always, can you please share?
Yeah, so it's impossible these days to ignore AI because we are all surrounded with the AI tools and it's impossible to ignore them even in our personal lives and definitely ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. these are very common tools that I use. I usually use for in my personal life as well, like for paraphrasing the sentences, or even to improve the professionalism, the context, the tone of the sentences, and in rewriting the paragraphs, etc. Other than that, I have also, even if I talk about the work, I have created some agents and even automated the processes that not only help in my work life but also in my personal life as well. So mainly, you can say GPT is one of my best friend with whom I take help. Usually, I take help, and definitely Gemini, Nano Banana, Claude. These are all supporting friends. Like depending on the situation, if I need to just edit my photograph, or need to create improve the HD version, like so I usually use Gemini and Nano Banana.
Speaking of using Gemini to help you to generate the image or the profile picture, if you guys ever check out my LinkedIn profile, actually my avatar is also from AI, but it's just half half. It's that it's from a real picture from my end of my here, but I asked AI to help me to remove like the background because the background was a little bit off, and then just give me some another like fancy background. So I think if you are curious enough, you can check it. But
And
thank you
same,
for all
same,
sharing.
same goes for me. My profile picture over LinkedIn is also AI generated.
Now I know. Now I know. Okay, so before we getting into our main event today, I think we had some hello from our audience here. Let me try to make sure to bring it on. Okay, to share with you. Hello, Li Huang. Uh, okay, then hello, Shahana. I just want to make sure to say hi to everyone so that we can start. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Jan. Ah, Shahana is from Pakistan. Do you know her, or is she one of your connections as well? Always.
Might be.
Okay, next one. Hello, Tien. Hello, Quỳnh Anh. So they are from Vietnam. Yes, we're looking forward to the sharing and items. Yeah, I am. I am. I'm too. And then Linden user, friends from Vietnam as well. And then we have an audience from YouTube as well, saying hi everyone. And last but not least, I think Paulo. I think Paulo is from Philippines. I just guessed. So yeah, hi to everyone here. So I think you guys are ready to dive into our main event today. So it's simple. Each of our speakers have one AI hack that they are actually using. Let's hear what it is. And so our speakers today is the section is simple for you. One hack, what it does, and why you were looking for it at the beginning. So let's share verbally first. So similarly to the last part, I would just start with the alphabet. So, Duan, can you please share what is your 1A hack and what does it actually do?
Yeah, for sure. So, majority of our roles, at least with Staff Hero, are well, these are volume roles. So a lot of candidates come in, and those candidates needs to be managed like right away. So we are looking for initially we're looking for things or at least process that can make things easier, both on the admin side and of course communication between us and the candidates. So that is where we started utilizing ClickUp as our ATS at some sort, wherein we automated majority of the functions. So from admins to communications, even candidate movements. So that is where we started. We also utilize a couple more AI tools like ChatGPT to kind of monitor and make sure that all candidates are tailor fit to the positions that we are working on.
Thank you for sharing. I just put on my earphone because it's super noisy here due to the rain. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep, you can.
Okay,
Yes.
cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Duan, as well. Then, Duan, can you also share like how long have you been using it and how did you discover it?
Yeah, of course. So to give you an idea of how we use it, Can I share my screen? Hold on.
Not yet, not
Or
yet.
not yet?
I
Okay.
just want to know how long have you been
Oh,
using it
yeah.
and how did you discover it at the very beginning?
Yep. So we have been using ClickUp for like almost more or less 4 years now. I've been using ClickUp as well, 2 years now actually.
Mm,
For as an ATS, because what I'm doing is I'm creating the ATS from scratch specifically on ClickUp. And how I discovered it is because I've been watching a lot of like project management tools online, and I've seen that ClickUp has like a function wherein we can use it or utilize it as an ATS system, or at least as a candidate management system as well.
mm,
Back then, ClickUp was just a new, tool. There's a lot of like
right.
new things that's happening back then when I first saw it. And
Mm,
since I've seen the automations, the potential of the application itself, that's where I started venturing out to ClickUp, learning more about it, joining one of their training programs as well. So that's where we basically started.
I'm excited to know more about the AI hack from ClickUp here because the thing that I usually click up on the YouTube ads, but I have never used it before. So I would like to know more about it. But yeah, we are making sure to show it to our audience today
Of
in the
course, yeah.
next section as well. So thank you. And then going forward, Justin, can you also share about your AI hack? What is it? What does it actually do for you? What recruitment problem were you trying to solve when you found it at that time?
Yeah, for sure. Regarding my AI hack is compiled Gemini and Google Expresses. Instead of manually writing complex pooling search on LinkedIn or on Google, I simply destroy the hiring requirement in the natural language, like the job title, the job profile, the requirement skill, the location, or the seniority level, and then Gemini just act like these generate the polling source, and we just copy that directly into Google and find relevant linking profile even
Mm,
without using linking recruiter. Actually I use it around for 2 years ago until now,
mm,
because when I do some training for the new joiner in my team, and it's also hard for them to write the complex polling source. They must to remember in or not or the string how to write it. But I found that Gemini can do it quickly, and it's also support for non-technical guy or for everyone, even though they have no idea regarding polling source or iterate source. And then I utilize this way to apply for my job, and even though for the training program for pressure recruiter. Yeah.
I see, I see. So thank you. Mm. Okay, got it, got it. So I believe that more people here are wanting to know more about how you are using it on the Google X-ray shirt. I think because to me, even for me, I'm doing hiring as well. I'm doing for both internal hiring and external hiring. But bullying shirt before, it was really painful to me.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if we don't have the expertise in using the bullying shirt or the Google X-ray shirt, it can give us a really hard time. So I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you. And then last but not least, always, what do you share about your AI hack verbally first?
Sure. So the problem that I addressed while is familiar to many of the professionals or the spend a lot of time of the candidate. And we use the bulk positions. So and in it will be multiple candidates applying for it. And it's
Hmm.
the most repetitive part. So this is the problem. And what we do automatically doing for us, and it helped us to not only to save the time but also to focus more on the headhunting side and to get the more quality candidates. There is one more problem that when we are doing individuals like sitting in Pakistan, but let's say we are hiring for a sales representative in the US. So the communication assessment is the most crucial part while screening. And while creating the bot, we had this candidate. This problem was actually very well. So the bot was communicating like a US person, and the candidate, and if the candidate is talking to them, we will be able to assess their the accent, the communication style, the way they are trying to convince the agent. So all these things the agent were handling was far greatly handled as compared to any man or any human, right? Not only that, but we save the time, which is more important, and we try to focus more on developing people and the other functions of HR while the bot was doing uh,
Right.
all. Yeah, I forgot to mention the tool name. So we used to via Level Labs, and we deployed it on Version and to create the public view link, and tada, candidates can easily at their ease they can attempt the mock call interview and screening calls, and we got the results in our 11 Labs dashboard, and we just shortlist them whenever the cycle runs on the weekly basis.
I see, I see. So yeah, actually, it's good that you already gave the context before mentioning the AI hack or the AI tool, because it can create more curiosity out of our audience here.
Yeah.
So I think we can go into more details so that our audience can know more about the tool. I think they are excited for it now. So let's talk about what actually happened when you use it. Actually, this is the part I love because it's their honest story, right? The results and also the mess. So let's start with always here. Can you please quickly share your screen to showcase how you use it and what result did it give you, like temp said or better highs, as you mentioned, right? You are using the bot to talk to the candidates while you can focus on the other meaningful tasks, right? Like assessing the candidates after that. Okay, we are
Yeah,
adding
so
this.
I've shared my screen. Is it visible to you?
Yeah, okay. Can you zoom in a little bit more so our audience can see?
Is it fine now?
Yeah, I think it's clearer now. Okay, so yeah, please get it started.
Okay, so this dashboard of 11 Labs. So the first step is that you need to sign up on 11 Labs. You can sign up with your personal ID, or you can have your work email as well. So once you log in, you will have the 10,000 credits as free tokens that will be given via 11 Labs to you. So with these credits, you can have create your agents, etc. So let me show you. So this will be the home screen, and you can create with this icon. You can create your agent. I have already created a test agent for this Quorum. Let me
Mm,
open it and show you that how this will function.
sure.
So so once you open it, you will go to the agent. You need to give the system prompt. So this is the second step, very important. Basically, what you need to do is that you need to gather all your requirement, that what type of an agent you want to create, how the agent will behave, what will be the operating rules, right? So let's say we have the example of appointment. We have the open role for appointment setter, and the task of that appointment setter will be to convince the busy medical practitioner in the US region to come over the demo call for Mad Launch, right? So we gave the command, we gather the requirement that the bot will behave like a busy medical practitioner, and the candidate will behave like an agent from Mad Launch, and the candidate will try to convince the busy medical practitioner, which will be the bot. The candidate will be convincing the bot to come over a demo call, right? So and the bot will resist. The bot will ask questions. So once you gather all your requirements, the hack is that you give it to GPT, Chat GPT, and you give the command that write a thorough prompt for 11 labs to create an agent, and then whatever that Chat GPT writes you the prompt, you can put it over here. And this is an example that I gave the requirement to GPT, and the GPT wrote it for me. This is the system prompt. All the details are here. That what will the response decision logic, what can be the objection rules, what will be the interview flow. Like the first is scenario setup, first 15 seconds, like the bot will explain the scenario. Then objection driven conversations, like whatever the candidate is asking the question, the bot will reply. Or if the candidate is delaying anything, the bot will say that, so sorry that I'm a busy medical practitioner, just be quick with whatever pitch you have, right? And the final outcome is that the bot will be convinced, and then there will be the execution rules, that the response what is actually said, withhold rejection until step 3, right? So some basic rules. Then you have to write the first message, so that the bot starts the conversation. Hi, thanks for calling, we can start the interview whenever you are
Oh,
ready. So
I
we
think I
kept this
lost.
standard first message. Then there is the voice section. If you can see here, there will be multiple voices. I have selected Eric. You can select it whatever you want, and then there will be some settings like LLMs. It should be Gemini 2.5, and you can select any other as well. But I would prefer this Gemini 2.5 Flash, and you are done. So now, if I can play, the bot will talk to me.
Hi, thanks for calling. We can start the interview whenever you are ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Before we start, let me give you the scenario. You are a sales representative calling a busy medical practice owner to set up a meeting or demo for an AI medical receptionist bot. I'm a medical practice owner running a busy clinic with 2 to 3 doctors. My receptionist team is overwhelmed, but I'm skeptical about AI and worried about costs. Your goal is to get me to agree to a 15 to 20 minute demo call. 2 to 3, you can start your pitch.
Okay, I'm dropping the call because it will be time consuming, but we'll start the conversation like this. And from here on, the candidate will be speaking with the candidate, and will be convincing him to come over a demo call, right? And once the setup is done, then you need to deploy it over the Versal or any other cloud platform. So you can create a public view link, and that's all. Then we used to share this link with the candidates, and they can attempt the call. So once they attempt the call, it will reflect here in the conversations. And there that I want that so this is the conversation that you will get it. So the first thing is that you will get the transcript, the entire transcript of the call. It is helpful, like you can download the transcript, give it to or GPT, or get the summary out of it. And then there will be the audio recording as well. It's loading at the moment. Once it's done, I will be playing it. Here it
Hi,
is.
thanks for calling. We
So
can
this
start
this
the
is the
interview.
start.
calling, or if a Lebanon person is calling, so AI can detect that and AI can answer in their own language for them to understand.
So I played this voice. This candidate attempted the call, and I kept this in to show you guys, right? So in this way, we get the transcription and an audio file as well. So if my requirement is that I need to assess the communication, I have the audio. I can assess it with it. Or if my requirement is to assess the pitch, or the content the candidate is using, so I can easily download the transcripts. I can manually read it as well, and to automate it, I can give it to Claude or any other AI tool, and the tool can summarize it.
Just to know more, I have some couple of questions here. So first of all, it's will the bot or will the candidate get their invite link via the call, the real call, or how they will get their invite link or via email? Do they need to do via like landline or anything like that?
Yeah, so you need a cloud platform to deploy it, and
Mm,
Vercel is commonly used to deploy the app. So once it is deployed, you can share that link via email with the candidate, via email, via LinkedIn, whatever the source of communication is. You just need to
mm.
share the link, and the candidate will be attempting the interview
I see.
whenever they want.
So it's not a real phone call. It's just an audio call via the link.
Yeah, yeah.
I see, I see. And then for that one, the bot that you already set up, it's just asking one question at the beginning, right? It's just giving the
Yes.
context, and then the rest of the thing that they do, it does is collecting and recording how the candidates answer. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. So first the candidate, so first the bot will start the conversation that whenever you are ready, you can tell me. So
Mm,
as soon as the candidate replied, I am ready, the bot
mm,
will present the scenario, and
mm,
then it is up to the conversation where it is going to. So, but I have put some guardrails in the prompt that the bot do not talk about some random things, or the random conversation shouldn't be started. So we have to contain the agent
right.
to a specific conversation.
Mm.
Whatever the task is, it can be achieved.
So the results that you are showing us here, it's includes the transcript and the recording only, not the scoring. So for the scoring,
Yeah.
you have to do it yourself.
For what? Sorry.
For the scoring or
For the
assessment.
scoring, yeah. For the scoring, we are currently doing it manually.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we have some plans to automate it as well. Like
I see.
we can create an internal agent that can assess the
Mhm.
transcripts and create a scoring
I
based on the
see.
transcript.
I see. But then you have to use another agent to do so, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I
That
see.
will be evaluation agent.
Mm. I think I have one more question that I think the audience they would want to know as well because I'm also new to this. So when you said deployment, so it means like I don't know anything about deployment. So is it
Hmm.
easy to start?
Yes, yes, it's very easy. You can ask the GPT to write you the step-by-step guidance to how to deploy it over the Vercel. All
Mm,
you need is you need to just create an account on Vercel, Vercel. You can search it
mm,
over Google. You can just create the account, and it will be very simple. That there will be a link
mm.
of this agent. You need to put it over the Vercel, and it will create a public view link.
I see. I see. So
I For the audience, I can share the link in the chat as well. If anyone wants to attempt, they can.
yeah, yeah, please do it in a comment. Just one last question before we move on. It's that
Sure.
so at the very beginning, you show that there are 10,000 credits on your 11 labs, right?
Yeah.
But if I are a starter here, can I do it for free? Is there
The,
any free trial on this, or
the
even if you don't have any
10,
budget at all?
10,000 credits are free, right?
Oh,
And yeah, these are free. And but I would recommend that you go up with the paid version,
mm,
because there will be one more very interesting feature will include in the paid version of 11 Labs, that they will clone your voice. Right, so if you give the recording, just
mm,
15 or 20 minutes of your voice to
mm,
11 Labs, they will clone your voice exactly the way you are talking,
I
and the
see.
bot will talk in your accent and your voice.
I see. So then, can you share what didn't work at first? I think where the audience want to know because it's always the mess before the result, right? And how did you solve it?
So you are talking about how to get the paid version?
No, no. I'm asking like, is there anything that didn't work well at first, and how did you figure it out?
Actually, yes. Because 11 Labs is a complex tool, so we were very, we were very confused while doing the settings. Sometimes the
Mm,
agent dropped off suddenly. We went into the settings and see that we need to prolong the conversation till 5 minutes. So it's in our hands that how long we can have the conversation, how long we can have the conversation. But the longest conversation will consume more credits, right?
I
So
see. Yeah,
we
yeah.
have to be Yeah, we have to be very, skeptical, like that. We have to be very focused while creating the agent, that
Ah.
it shouldn't consume more credits or tokens.
Or else we will end up with burning all of the tokens.
Yeah, we did actually. We burned
Oh,
a lot of credits and tokens. But anyhow, this agent is now live, and we have we have approximately uh, like 100 plus candidates have attempted by this bot.
I
Not only
see.
from Pakistan, but also from
Mhm.
Philippines as well. Even from Vietnam, we
Oh,
had
I
some
see.
candidates. Yeah,
I see. Okay, so I think that that's cool to know, and there will be more questions from our audience at the Q&A section. Okay, so
sure.
thank you for sharing always. Moving on, I believe that our audience is also wanted to know from Justin as well. So Justin, can you please share your screen and tell the audience about how you use it by sharing the screen?
Okay, for sure. Give me 1 second. Okay, so hello guys. Hopefully you can see my screen.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, right. Okay, actually, at the beginning, that's when I received a requirement from the hiring manager or from the POD that I will analyze and understand the job description first. Then I can use Gemini to generate the prompt. Like I just input some uh, simple work. Give me 1 second. Let me check. Uh, let me give you. Okay, I will show you one example how I use it. Okay, for example, at the first time that you can see, I just use our natural language like I need to hire a senior account executive in the P2B SaaS industries and the location based in Ho Chi Minh City or even to in Hanoi. Then in the prompt, I also asked Gemini to generate the Google X-ray pooling search string to find linking profiles, including relevant job title and industry keyword, but it's also exclude the internship or the job posting. When I click on let's say instead of spend 10 or even though 15 minutes to build the pooling logic manually with the quotation mark, the bracket in or exclusion, we can use linking and then I just simply copy this one and
Mm,
pass into Google. Yeah. This workflow also helped me to sort the candidates even though when I read linking search limit and it's also discover the profile is not appear on linking native search before and for the result impact since adopting this workflow thus I can spend significantly less time creating the pooling search and the secondly that I can continue sourcing even though after read the linking commercial use limit as you know that some company they do not have the big budget for the
mm,
account with
mm,
many thousand USD per years and
right.
can discover like this and for the sourcing process is also more consistent because every such workflow is well organized and structured by generate and is also generated by Gemini. Uh, when you click on the profile here, it's also direct to linking. Yeah, but you can remove VN here. Yeah, to open the file. Or no,
Mm.
let me try another one, another profile. Uh,
Yeah, perhaps that profile is already hidden.
yeah, it's maybe hidden. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as you can see, it's just a demonstration about the job
Mm,
title, about the position that we need based on the profile.
mm,
However, you can optimize and you can change the job title. For example, if you are looking for the full stack engineer or the the darkness or even though any kind of position that you want. Yeah, you can use this approach and save a lot of time, and we can use this to train for our team through
Mm.
this in recruitment as well.
I see. I see. So, for using this one, what didn't work at first, like, is all of the queries given by their Google Gemini here working all the time for you, or like, do you have to sometimes fix it or figure it out when the profiles show are not relevant?
Yeah, of course. As the first time when I try to explore, I also facing with a lot of challenging. At first, my prompt was not specific enough, so Gemini sometimes generated a short string that return to the linking community pages or the chat posting instead of individual candidates profile.
Mm.
However, I try to improve my prompt by more specifically about the job title, about the requirement, technical skill, about the location, seniority, and any inclusion keyword. And then when I started providing that level of detail, the search result become more accurate and relevant.
I see. I see. Okay. Anything else that you would like to share? Else, I think the audience would want to have the questions, but we can save it
Yeah,
until our Q&A
so
section today.
I would like to share my biggest piece of advice is
Mm.
that don't ask AI to do your rerouting. Just ask AI to improve your rerouting process. An AI
Mm.
is excellent at handling technical tasks like generating the pooling search or organizing the information or suggesting the keyword. However, it cannot relay the judgment, market knowledge pace, or
Mm.
the relationship with the hiring manager or even though the candidates. And the better you from, the better result. And treat the AI as your succinct assistant, not your
Mhm.
relay. Yeah, it's just my
Nice.
advice.
Thank you. But Justin, you know what? I must say this. I think you are stealing the show now, because for the advice on the AI hack or the using AI here, I would like to share that after our speakers share all of their hacks here. But
Yeah,
since you already come up with one advice for this one, I would like to request you to think of another advice, another new advice to share, so our audience can be more beneficial from our event today. Do you agree?
yeah, for sure.
Okay, thank you. And then next one, I believe that our audience is also waiting for Juan sharing as well. So Juan, can you please share your screen and showcase how you are using ClickUp automation?
Of course, definitely. So let me share my screen. Can everyone see it?
Okay, I'm bringing it on now.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, so just to give context first before I proceed, so the companies that I
Mhm.
support, at least before up until now, are pretty much startups. So majority of them wants to look for a platform wherein we can do everything while still making sure that we save budgets.
Mm.
And that is where we discovered, or that is where I discovered ClickUp specifically. So what
Mhm.
we did was we created uh, basically an entire ATS system inside of ClickUp, wherein applicants can be housed in it, can be moved from it from one stage to another. So to start off, as you can see here, you can see an application form that we've created. Just waiting for it to load. So this application form will be added on our LinkedIn posting or whatever job boards that we're doing the job postings, and this is what the candidates are going to see once they apply. Once they fill out this information, they will automatically go to the ClickUp list that we created. So basically, it's this one. They will be showing as applied as the first stage, and as recruiters see these applications, then of course the recruiters will be able to see their profiles. So, for example, information here like their email addresses, the language that they're speaking, their phone numbers, the position that they are applying for, and also their resumes. So resumes will be automatically uploaded on ClickUp. I
Mm-hmm.
used myself as an example here,
Yeah, I can see that.
and yeah. So once that is in, recruiters would be able to move the candidates according to the next stages. So one
Mm-hmm.
thing is, before you start creating your own ClickUp setup, is you have to
Mm.
make sure that you defined the stages first. So in the recruiting process, of course, you have to know what stage would be the first
Right.
stage, and then of course the following stages after that. So as you
Mm-hmm.
can see, the statuses that we have created. So we have booking link sent, wherein this is where we send the booking link
Mm-hmm.
to the candidates. Call scheduled, when the candidates already scheduled their calls.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a need for a Spanish test, because we're hiring for Spanish bilingual representatives too. And then
Mm-hmm.
under review as a placeholder, whenever if we're waiting for like a feedback coming from the one who made or one who did the Spanish interview or whatever test it is. Then client interview if they're already forwarded to the client's interview, and then the remaining would be pretty much a part of the onboarding process. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really important for you guys to make sure that you have defined the stages first before
Mm-hmm.
we create the entire ClickUp setup. Because
Got
once
it.
we created the ClickUp setup, it will ask for what are the statuses that you're going to be making, what are the information that you need to know or that you need to see on that specific dashboard. So in our case, we have defined the most important parts of a candidate's profile. So first off is of course the position that they're applying for.
Mm-hmm.
On the recruiter side, of course, the supervisor that they're going to be reporting to, just in case they got accepted. The
Mm-hmm.
supervisor's email, the role type, if it's an admin role, if it's a sales role,
Mm-hmm.
language that they're speaking, since
Mm-hmm.
we are recruiting for other languages as well. The email, of course, of the candidate, phone numbers, the schedules, and then when that candidate is created. This is very important when it comes to reporting. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's pretty much where we base the entire ClickUp setup. Now, what made it easier is because once you moved, so this is on the admin side, once you move the candidate to a specific stage, let's say uh, Dwayne is a good fit for the HR coordinator position or a recruiter position, I moved him to the booking link sent.
I
It will
see.
automatically send an email to Dwayne, and
Mm-hmm.
that email shows the link for them to book an interview. And you can see that email as well on their profile. So
Mm-hmm.
as you can see here, automations, you can see on the activities here that an email has been sent. This is the booking link. This is the very email or the same email that ClickUp is sending.
Mm. Oh, so for the email that you are showing us here, you also have to set it up, right?
Yep, yes, that's
I
correct. So
see.
all automations can be set up on ClickUp. So per each specific stage, or at least those placeholders that you wanted to have an automation, you can set it up. So in
Mm-hmm.
our case, majority of the stages we have set email communications. So for example, booking link sent has an email automation to send out an email sending the email booking link. For the
Mm-hmm.
call schedule, there is an automation wherein the candidates will be receiving an email reminding them that there is a schedule or there is an interview that was sent. For
Mm-hmm.
the Spanish assessment, there is also an email automation that
Mm-hmm.
reminds them that there is a Spanish test that will be the next stage of their application process,
I
and then the same
see.
thing that happens to the other stages here. So
Mm-hmm.
every step of the recruiting process has their own email communication. This is to reduce the time that recruiters are taking to send out manual emails, just to inform their
Mm-hmm.
candidates that, hey, you are in this specific process, give us 24 to 48 hours, everything, those types of things. This minimizes the time that they are spending there, because with just a click of a button, those email
Mm-hmm.
communications will be sent right away.
I see. So then when you said ClickUp for recruiting administration,
Right.
so it means ClickUp for the ATS, the applicant tracking system, and their candidate communications, right?
Right.
I
That's
see.
correct. Yeah.
I see. But just one note here. I think it's out of a topic here, but
Mhm.
for this candidate, Juan Bulalas, I believe we shouldn't send an email to him. We should reject this candidate because he's overqualified.
Yep, actually, that's a very good that's a very good observation. On ClickUp, this is actually just a cherry on top with ClickUp. They updated their AI, which is what they call ClickUp Brain. And
Mm,
here you can actually ask ClickUp if the
mm,
candidate is a good fit. So, for
I
example,
see.
is Dwayne Bulalas a good fit
Mm-hmm.
for the recruiter position? So it will pull up the task, or at least Dwayne Bulala's profile,
Mm,
and it will basically see if the candidate is a good fit.
mm.
So
So it will
that's
go through the CV, the
yep,
profile of the candidate.
everything. Yes,
I
everything, every
see.
information in the candidate's profile, and
Mm,
the job description of the position.
mm,
So that's
I
that's
see.
how it works. So it's like a built-in like ChatGPT or
Mm,
Gemini
I
with
see.
a ClickUp,
Mm.
and it
But
will give.
yeah, sorry. It means that so you have to ask for every single candidate if they are a match or not, right? You cannot set it up
Yes.
for the whole pipeline.
Yep. Yes, that's correct. It's
Mm.
because so actually me myself I don't really rely on
You
AI when it comes
see?
to profiling candidates. It's because there are
Mm.
times that some candidates doesn't upload like updated resumes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So majority of the time, if especially if these positions are more like into the niche positions, then I review them manually. But if we're
Mm.
talking about volume roles, then that's a time that we ask AI to review the candidates. We can automate this as well if you really want everyone or every candidate to be reviewed by AI. So as you can see here, pros, cons, red flags for interview. The reason why this AI is answering like this is because the AI has been trained on how to answer this question. So that
Mm.
is one thing that I wanted to like share with everyone. Make sure to train your AI first before you ask questions, especially if you're going to be using it for recruiting. Um, you have to make sure that those parameters that you're looking for are well discussed with the AI so that they are trained or the AI is trained to look for specific things on their resume or on the candidate's experience, and it will answer basing it out on those parameters that you've set. So as you can see here, I've trained the AI to review the candidate's resume and compare to the job description, add pros and cons, make sure evaluate their years of experience and relevance. So that's one thing that I wanted to like let everyone know. Make sure to train your AI first before even asking questions, or at least
Mm.
give clear parameters on how the AI would answer it. Because AI is not perfect, right? There
Mm.
might be things that they will be talking about that it's not really related to what you are asking for. So you
Mm.
have to make sure that you set proper parameters, and then yeah, this pretty much, I would
Okay.
say 70% of the entire process was made easier by integrating
Mm.
everything on ClickUp, at least on our end.
Mm.
So, yep, that's pretty
Mm.
much it.
Yeah, good to know. I think I will just ask the same questions that I also asked the other speakers as well. So, what didn't work at first? I know you mentioned that you have to train the AI, but I want to know in your case, when you first setting up the ClickUp here, what was the mess at that time and how did you figure it out?
Very good question. So when I joined Staff Hero, they're using manual sheets. So Google
Mm.
Sheets, Microsoft Excel as their ATS. Technically, they're doing Google Forms and then uploading it to Google Sheets and sending emails manually, which takes a lot of time for the recruiters, especially if they have like multiple candidates that they have to reach out to. So
Mm.
that is where we decided to use ClickUp, and that is
Mm.
where I found what are the pain points. So first off is of course the numbers of candidates, and then compared to the numbers of recruiters. So we really have to make sure that everything will be made easier, and comparing it to what ClickUp can do, and what
Mm.
manual things can do. So yeah, that's initially what the pain point is.
Mm,
There's a lot of candidates coming in, but recruiters can't really work on them at the same time. So recruiters are tend to take a lot of time by just sending
mm,
out email communication, sending out
yeah.
calendar booking links, instead of spending a
Mm,
lot of time by interviewing those candidates
mm,
instead. So that's pretty much
mm,
where the pain point is. And of course, with startups, budget is one of the biggest concerns. So
I see.
uh, ClickUp is quite cheaper, at least compared to other ATS systems that is on the market right now. And
Mm,
this is something that they can use, at least for now, if they really want to scale and
mm,
make things easier. And then, of course,
mm.
eventually you can transition into whatever ATS you wanted to do. So as a startup tool, definitely it's something that we can use.
Mm. Oh, thank you for sharing the context of when you first started using ClickUp. But I think that's not answering my questions yet. So what I would like to know is like the mess when you
Mm.
first used ClickUp. Like,
Um,
is there any issue when you first using the
oh
ClickUp
yeah.
here? Is there
So
anything
sorry.
that you have to figure it
So
out?
yeah, actually, when I use ClickUp, I don't know anything about ClickUp. As
Yeah.
in, I don't know anything about it. So I had to like do it manually, train
Mm-hmm.
myself on how to do it. That's pretty much where the mess is, because there's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of like automations. There's a lot of automations that require certain tasks to be duplicated, or certain
Mm-hmm.
lists to be duplicated in order for those lists to move forward to another stage. There is one instance wherein candidates who are applying are being duplicated automatically, which kind of messed the reporting, because two candidates will show up
Mm-hmm.
with the same name. So yeah, there's
Mm-hmm.
definitely a lot of mess that
Mm-hmm.
we've experienced. But of course, with the help of ClickUp's tutorial videos, they also have
Uh-huh.
like ClickUp help on the
Mm-hmm.
dashboards that you can
Mm-hmm.
use to make sure that you understand how tasks work.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's where we started fixing those issues. But yeah, majority of well, at least the main issues that we've experienced was the duplicates, and of course how to initially put in those automations, because again, we don't really know anything about ClickUp when we first started it.
I see, I see. So thank you for sharing your story here as well. But once again, Joanne, I think you already also mentioned your advice on using AI for recruitment here. So I think you are competing with Justin here to steal my show, our show, right? But don't worry, I think I will just give you guys time if you have any other advice or anything pop up in your mind for the AI advice, so that please make sure to share it with us.
Of course.
So I would like to circle back to always our man today. He's committing to the agenda. Yeah. So always, can you share your advice here? So what's the one thing that you will tell another recruiter before they try AI for recruiting?
Sure, but I will share two advices. The first
Yeah.
advice is very, very generic, that always do a thorough research before finalizing any AI tool or using AI tools. Research is very important. Once you are in any AI tool, it will consume your time, because you will have to give some time to get familiar with it. But if you
Mm,
have done a thorough research and you have actually assessed the tools, then it will save the post error time that is more important while executing the task. So my
mm,
first advice is to do a very thorough research using
mm,
GPT, Google, Perplexity, etc., and then finalize whatever tool you want to go with. Okay,
mm,
and the second advice is specifically related to the screening part. That first you gather all the requirements on one page on your desk, or whatever the sticky notes, etc., whatever you prefer. You gather the whole requirement and you give it to GPT to create the prompt. So if
mm,
your prompt is not accurate, you will not get the accurate results,
mm.
right? Because the bot will function only on the prompt you are
Right.
giving to it. So if you misses any requirement, the bot will malfunction. So these are my
Mm,
two advices. First is
mm.
research, and the second is gather the requirement and give a very solid prompt.
I see. I see. Thank you. I think two advice right now. So you are also trying to compete with the other guys as well because you are afraid that they will have two advice, right? Thank you. Justin, I think you're nodding your head a lot, right? I'm not sure
Yeah.
if you have anything popping up in your mind already.
Yeah, I actually also have a lot of idea in my mind, but right now I would like to say, and I would like to give another advice to
Mm-hmm.
the recruiter. Yeah, don't.
Ooh, so then the pressure is on Duan now.
Yeah, that we don't focus on finding the perfect AI tool,
Mm,
but we just need to focus on asking the better questions because AI is only as good as the prompt you give. And the
mm,
more context you provide, such as the detailed information, the title, or even the any information that I shared before, yeah, and they can give you the good results. And the second thing, also don't expect AI can relay your expertise because
mm,
AI can generate the pooling source and organize the information and speak up your repeated work, but it cannot give the outcome like
mm,
culture assessment, understanding about the culture in your current company, and the way that you can build the relationship with the hiring manager or otherwise like the candidates. For sure, AI cannot do it. They cannot
mm,
come and go, hey, let's drink a coffee or let's talk something. Yeah, they cannot do it, and we must
mm.
do it by ourselves.
Thank you. I totally agree. It's like we should have their AI helpers to accelerate while the making decision should be in our hand, right? Okay, so thank you. And then, Duane, do you have anything else to share before we coming to the next section?
Yes, of
But
course.
it's fine if you don't have anything else to share because I believe that you have shared a lot wholeheartedly.
Yeah, actually, I have like one more thing about using AI specifically for recruiters. And those recruiters who are working on volume positions, make
Mhm.
sure to use AI to do a regret analysis. You can ask AI to do regret analysis actually. So let's say, for example, how it works is you can ask AI if those candidates that you move forward to the client interview, are they really good candidates compared to the new
Mhm.
ones that got in? This is for you
Mhm.
to understand what candidates really are, a good fit for the positions that you're going to be working on in the future. So that's one thing, one thing that I can at least advise recruiters, because majority of the time
Mhm.
recruiters tend to, hey, if this candidate is good, then we always need to find candidates like this profile. But roles evolve from time to
Mm,
time. So you have to
mm,
make sure that those analysis or that regret analysis is being done for you to understand what are the things that can evolve on the role, or what
mm.
are the things that can evolve at least on the candidate quality that you're forwarding. And AI can definitely help out with this.
Yeah, so our audience, please make sure to take all of the notes here for all of the advice. And guys, you know what? I'm feeling lucky to have all three here today because you guys are so competing. And the more you guys are competing, the more beneficial our audience can have, right? Like more advice and more tips from you guys. So thank you a lot. But next one, it will be my end to show I'm trying to be competitive as well. So actually, we are also building something at Code, and if you have also visit our website or my profile before, you can see that I'm also working at Code. We are an AI-driven recruitment platform as well. So today, I want to show you something that we have been building at Code. So this will be just a quick look at our two flagship features that we are having on our platform right now. So if you have ever visited or if you will visit code.world, this will be the interface that you will see. Okay, let me just check. Is my screen visible before I continue sharing?
Yep.
Mhm. Yep.
Cool, cool. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, this is our interface, our homepage right now on code.world. And the thing that I want to share today are the two flagship features that I have mentioned before. But you guys know what? It's a coincidence because I wanted to show today is also about our AI powered sourcing and our AI interview expert, or we can also say the AI screening interviewer. So I think it's a coincidence because it matches both of like all of the topics that you guys have shared. But we are having it all features in one place here on Code.work. So let me show you guys the features here. So this is the home page. So I'll just click on login, and then I'll just click on sharing the new tab instead. Okay, so this is where we are on Code.work, and as you can see, I'm using your demo account to show you guys. So today I will focus on the sourcing and the interview, the AI interview one. And I think I will be also mentioning one more thing about the sequences here because it's also related to sourcing. So, for example, for Justin, right, you mentioned that you have to use Google Gemini for the Google X-ray shirt or for the bullying shirt. So we make sure that we also cover it. We can also help you with that kind of sourcing queries in our sourcing features here as well. So on our sourcing feature, first, you can create a new shirt with, as you can see, the free text here. Or you can also create a sourcing one with the whole JD. Or you can also use your Boolean string or the Google X-ray query that you have to shirt it here. So for the interest of time today, I think I'll just showcase you guys with the queries that I have put it before. Let me just go through it. So for example, because our headquarters is in Singapore, so let me just show you guys a query that I put for a Singaporean job here. So I will go with the software engineer, 5 years of experience in Singapore with Next.js and banking domain. Okay, and this is what I got here. So just for my free text here, as you can see, so we are having the profiles here. And I think it is somehow also matching with what Justin was mentioning, because if you are using LinkedIn, and if you are not on LinkedIn Recruiter, there will be a limitation, right, for you guys to search for the candidates. But if you are using Qode here, we are making sure we surface all of candidates on the internet for you, above and beyond LinkedIn. So there are candidates that we are looking at right now. They can be on LinkedIn, they can be out of LinkedIn, but as long as their profiles are public anywhere on the internet, we make sure to show it to you here, as long as it's a match or they are relevant to your job here. So going back to my query here, I'm having the query of software engineer, 5 years of experience in Singapore, right, with the Next.js skills and with the banking domain as well. So first we can see this is the search result, and we make sure to show the result here for you guys. And if you guys are interested in this one, like after reading their AI summary, this is also a summary powered by AI, then you can click on the profile of the candidates here, and then you will see all of the information of the candidates here. So if they are having their kind of the frame on LinkedIn, say in open to work or anywhere else, say in open to work, we make sure to capture it here for you as well. But you don't need to face any limitation of the profiles sourcing. Then we'll have the overview for you, like promotions or their education that they had here. Or right now, I'm looking for their tech roles, right? So we will make sure to catch the front and the back and the tech stacks for you, like as you can see here. And then the rest, I think it will be similar that you have seen on the profile of the candidates as well. But one thing here is about their tenure. So I think I would like to know from Justin here, because we are also the same from Vietnam, right? So you are also sitting in Vietnam here. So do you also care about the tenure of the candidates when you are considering them for the process?
Yeah, of course. I also considering about it in terms of the process that
Mm.
when I'm looking for the candidates.
Yeah, so then I think we are all like that. We don't prefer to have the job hoppers, right? So in that case, this feature will help you to quickly tell that. So for example, you can have the view at the current tenure here, how many years that he has at the current company, or out of total experience here, what is his average tenure of each of the company. So you guys can check quickly here. And for me as a recruiter, I also care about this a lot. And besides that, you can also scroll down to see all of the skills mentioned. Yeah, this is the education. And then this is a skill map, also powered by AI. So right now, the only keyword that I put for the tech skills is the Next.js. So that's why his profile is showing that. So we make sure to highlight that for you. And if the other doesn't match, so then we'll just not highlight it. So the more keywords that you put, or the more clearer your JD had, then the more clearer you can see on a profile here. And as you can see, we're having 300 profiles and more for your search here. You may wonder, I just want to connect with the top candidates, right? So then you can use our AI rank here. But before I come to this one, can I know from always? So always, how do you usually like rank your candidates? Do you use AI, or how do you rank your candidates?
Yeah, so if we need to evaluate the content or
Mm,
the the content thing, so we use another tool like GPT or Perplexity. We give the transcripts to AI, and they and it rank for us.
mm.
And if we need to assess the communication skills, we do it manually.
I see. I see. Thank you. How about Joanne? How are you ranking the candidates? Or are you also wanting just to talk to the top candidates, right?
Yeah, well, depending on the position, actually.
Mm,
If we are talking about more niche positions, so it's more of like a manual ranking
mm,
wherein we review everything. But the most important thing is, of course, their relevant experience to the position.
mm,
Um, then for volume roles like customer service, majority of that would
mm,
be just basing it out of language or their language skills, since majority of like
mm,
customer service roles are these
mm.
skills are often transferable, so we do it manually.
Oh, I see. I see. So in which case you will use AI?
But most of the time it's for niche positions. If like for
Mm,
example there are positions wherein we don't really know much about, or at least
mm,
the hiring managers didn't provide a lot of information for when it comes
mm,
to job description or what they need, then
mm,
that is where we use AI. But majority
mm.
of the time it's pretty much manual, because we wanted to make sure that everything is tailor fit to the position.
Mm, I see, I see. So thank you for sharing, guys. So yeah, as you can see, this is the results that I already ran for our AI rank. So at first, we were showing you guys the 300 relevant profiles, right? But with our AI rank here, we make sure to also prioritize the candidates and also rank the candidates based on the criteria that you inputted as well. So right now, actually, I just inputted two criteria here. One is the banking domain, and one is the Next.js skills. So that's why we are having the list here. And as you can see, we are making sure to show you guys the list of the candidates on the top, which means they are matching with their JD, or their what we are looking for the highest rate, like of 100% here. And the more you scrolling down, the match rate here, as you can see, it is descending, right? So we want to make sure that you guys will only spend time or talk to like the highest match rate here. So for example, if you let me see. So for example, if I'm curious about this one, and I also wonder how AI is ranking him, so then I just click on this one, and we will also have the explanation from our AI here on why it is choosing us as a good match or potential match here. Let me showcase another potential match for you guys to see. Yeah, this one. So we'll see why it is just a potential one. You see, so yeah, we will have all of the details. It will just at a quick review by AI here, and then we can make the decision fast and efficiently. So, for example, I like this one, right? And once again, I just need to click on his profile, and on our here, our platform here, as you can see, we also make sure to help you to connect with the candidate seamlessly. You just need to click on the phone or you just need to click on the email here. So then we'll help you to find their contact details and with LinkedIn as well if they are having the LinkedIn URL. So for example, I'm finding this guy's email. Okay, so he's not sharing his public email anywhere. So, but if we have one, so we will make sure to help you to write the email to him as well. So, for example, let me just go with this guy on the top. Yeah, and also finding his email. So I think this one is somehow relevant to the ClickUp automation that Juan you were showing before, right?
Right.
For this one, yeah. See, we can find both their personal email and the working email here, and then the AI will help you to quickly draft an emails for a job invite to the candidates here. So, but this is just one email. But in case you want to send more emails or follow up like Juan has been doing here, depending on the pipeline or on the hiring process, we also have it in sequences where I will show you guys later. So that is the AI rank and the search here. So our audience, if you have any questions regarding the AI hacks or the AI tools that our speakers already shared or might hear, so please also save it for the Q&A section, okay? So that is the sourcing one. Then I would like to move at the same time, I think here, I would like to show this one because I think Joanne also mentioned it about the ATS using the ClickUp automation as well. So on our platform, you can also enjoy our inbuilt ATS here, where we have all of the hiring process here for you. And what we are looking at right now, it is the standard. It means it's for our subscription because Qode here, we are a SaaS, a recruitment SaaS platform. So this is a standard one, but we are also having the other clients on our enterprise plan where they can also customize for the hiring pipeline here. Like if they don't have the coding interview, they can remove, or if they have more routes here, so they can add as well. Okay, that is it for now. Let me move on to another features that I believe that it will match with what always has shared as well. So for our interviews, we are having two features. The first one is the Tracy interview. So this is the AI interview. So for the AI interview, it's not only an audio call, it's a video call. So let me just show you guys how to set it up, and I will make sure to show you guys the transcript or the result like similarly to how always already did. So for example, I'm trying to set up a Tracy interview for this role, senior backend engineer. I choose this one, and then next year, and based on what we want to assess, like technical or behavioral, we can adjust this one, and you can see here the questions. It is customizable, it is adjustable based on what you are trying to assess from a candidate. And not only that, besides the AI generated questions based on the skills that you had for the job, you can also input your own customized questions here just by editing it. So for example, this one, right? So for example, I'm putting the Node.js skill. So then the AI will make sure to give me the two questions on Node.js here. But if we want another one, then we can always adjust the questions here. Okay, so that is the question setup. So I think always it is similar to how you set up for the AI screening, right? So for
Yeah.
this one, you can also set up the questions and then send. I think similarly here, you can send the questions and then the candidate information here, so we can choose it from here. If you have the candidate's information, you can choose it here, and then we'll make sure to send the email here if we had it. So for example, right now I'm just putting myself here, and then AI will also help to generate the email. So this is the AI interview. At the same time, we are also having the coding interview. So I think right now, TechWorks is also a tech company and Staff Hero. So you guys are also hiring for a lot of tech roles, right? So for the coding interview, may I know how you are using the any tools? If you are using any tool for the coding interview or the technical test for your hiring? Uh, Always, as you are on the mic, can you share?
Yeah, we don't use any platform for the coding interview. It's
Mm,
usually an on-site interview, so we call upon
mm,
the candidate,
mm,
or if it's a remote role, so we
mm.
do it over Google Meet.
Ah, I see. I see. Thank you for sharing. How about you, Anne? Do you use any tool?
For coding interviews, we
Mm.
don't use any AI. Actually,
Ah,
it's more of like the supervisors of the position who's doing it. So it's like
mm,
over
mm.
Google Meets as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right. Usually, as a recruiter here, I don't use it much, but because for this one, I can, based on the hiring manager, the technical leader requirements, then I can set up a coding interview quickly here, and it's already inbuilt in our platform. Then that is the interviews. Before I show you guys the result, I think I'll just quickly cover this one, the sequences. So Duane, actually, this is, I think it's similar to how ClickUp is doing, right? Uh, at any stage, you have the customized communications for that. So we also have this one to make sure that you don't spend time on
Right.
like contact or manually reaching out to the candidates. So you can set it up here. So we have step 1, 2, and 3 here. So this kind of the job invite email first, and then on the next day, if they don't, or any days after, if they don't even reply to you, you can also send a follow-up email here, but automatically. And then step 3, it is that usually if I follow up on a candidate's intent for the job invite for more than 3 times, I'm just rather closing the loop. So we can also use it here to close the loop. Okay, so that is the sequences. Now I'm really excited to just to show you guys quickly about the AI interview report. Okay, here we are. I think it's on, right? So this is just a demo. So I'm just pitting. Yeah. So the candidates is Meng, let's say, not man, but Meng. Okay, and he's applying for this role, for example. And you see, the first thing that we see is all of the information about the interview here. Then with the scoring from the AI interviewer. So we have the resume match. We have the interview score from the interview. Generated by the AI. And then we can also collect the other information like current salary, expected salary, notice period here. And we can also see the motivation to leave. So for these, because the candidates didn't cover it, so we didn't have the information to share. Then we can also quickly check on the must have and nice to have. And you guys can also see the role proficiency here. If it's a tech role, so we can make sure to quickly check on how excellent or how good they are on the specific tech roles. And one thing, I think always you also mentioned about the communication, right? You care a lot. For example, if it's a customer service role, then you care a lot for the communication and the accent as well. So we make sure to capture it on our A interview here as well, as you can see. And for this one, it's interesting that we are not only covering the English part, but for Tracy, our AI interviewer, she can speak more than 3 languages, including English, Vietnamese, Indonesian, Indian as well, and more. And so you guys can freely to check for that if you guys are interested in code later. And then one next thing here, before I share about this one, I would like to know as well. have you ever seen a candidate cheating in an interview? Always you're laughing. Have you seen so?
Yeah, a lot of time.
Mm.
And I remember when I was hiring in subcontinent region. I don't want to mention the country name. Uh, we were doing interview for a technical role,
Mm.
and the candidate was lip sync, and someone
Oh,
else was answering the question.
really?
Yeah,
That's really odd.
so this is a very interesting interview. It's in my mind,
I
and
see.
this example is from the COVID era. I think to 2020 or 2021, something like
Mm.
that.
I see. Wow, funny story. Thank you. How about Justin? Have you ever seen a candidate cheating during the interview, especially the online one?
Yeah, of course. I also see some case before some of my
Mm.
candidates when they join the technical interview with the
Right.
manager. I
Mm.
saw that they have some like some signal that they typing on
Right.
the,
Mm.
the laptop or the using the
Mm.
AI to answer the technical questions. Yeah, answer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
we
see.
know that.
I see. Yeah. So what I'm trying to show here, and I think because we are all of the recruiters and we have seen it at least once, right? So we have the interview signals here to catch any candidate that cheating on the interview. It's not that the AI will jump into conclusions saying that hey, your candidate is cheating, but it's just that it will show the signals here, and then we'll use our like observation, checking again, and we can make a decision from then. So for this one, we make sure to capture like the tab changes if they are on another AI page, or if they are having the face out of view or abnormal eye tracking, or the lip sync like always already mentioned, or they are also using any external screen. So, but for this one, we are not only using for the technical role, but also for the non-technical role, because I also seen some non-tech roles or non-tech candidates also using AI to answer my question as well. So that's really help. And then this is the video. Yeah, it comes with the video, the recording, and it also comes with the full transcript and the answer summary here, as you guys can see. And of course, with the scoring made by our AI and with the full explanation. You see, it's deep evaluation by our AI agents here. Okay, I think let me just quickly turn on the,
the
yeah.
Terraform command function, command module, and we don't need to repeat it many times.
Is it audible?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys can see, we can record the candidates' answers as well, and we can see how they are behaving on the interview. So for this one, it is really I must say it's a big help to me to like disqualify or to filter out the candidates quickly at the very first stage. And for this page that we are viewing is a shareable one, because we also can use this one to share with our hiring manager as well. So it means not only checking on the CV here, we can see the CV here, but also we have the full transcript, the full things about the candidate's assessment here. So yeah, that is all about our flagship features that I would like to show you guys here, and hope that it can somehow resonate to what you guys are doing, because we are having all of the cool AI hacks, AI tools today that we would like to show. And that is the idea, right? Less time on the manual stuff and more time on the human stuff. And now, let me just stop sharing. And last stretch, it is for our audience, your turn to talk. So we got a question. So please comment to ask your question. I know you have a lot of questions here for our audience. So please comment for the questions. Please drop them in the chat or in the comment section. So let me check for a comment. Okay, I think people are brainstorming for the questions right now. So let's wait. Okay, let's wait for 1 minute. So while waiting for everyone to comment your questions here, so as a promise Skip mentioned earlier, each of our audience today, I think I miss mentioning that, right? So I will just speak again and again. So each of our audience today can walk away with a free trial on Code. Just go to code.work and experience yourself after this. And of course, our speakers today, you guys have a really big gift from Code as well. So I'll make sure to send it over email for your checking later. Okay, I think we have some appreciation from our yeah, our audience here from Trend. Okay, we are still waiting for questions, so let's see. Okay, one question coming up for always. Always, here, I already pinned it up here. How do candidates actually react when they realizing they are being called by AI voice? Do you disclose it upfront?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Because if you are not telling the candidates that the interview will be conducted by a bot, so they might be furious, right?
Mm,
So and yes, we disclose it upfront. While
mm,
writing in the email, we mention
mm.
it that the AI agent will be interviewing you, and it will be a mock interview with the agent. So we specifically mention in the email.
I see. Yeah, actually, we are also doing the same for our AI interview. But the funny story, you know that if we don't tell them, they don't even know that Tracy is AI. I must say so. But we always make sure to like to tell the candidates beforehand. Okay, next question come up. I think it's for Juan. It's from Patrick. Uh, Has ClickUp ever flagged a candidate as a red flag that turned out to be a great hire or missed one you later regretted?
Definitely yes. There are, some instances wherein ClickUp Brain
Mm,
AI has
mm,
flagged someone as a red flag, but turned out to be a great hire. It's
mm,
because again, the AI on ClickUp, or at least Brain AI of ClickUp, is still under development, and it's kind
mm,
of new actually. If I'm not
mm,
mistaken, they just rolled it out a couple months ago.
mm,
So yeah, there are definitely some candidates that were flagged as red flags. So that's why I always remind everyone who's using
mm,
ClickUp or even AI
mm,
to again train your AI on how to
mm,
review candidates, and of course,
mm.
don't just rely on AI. Make sure to
Right.
review those candidates as well.
I see. I see. Okay. Thank you. Then I think we have more questions upcoming here. Yeah, it's from Mỹ. Is there a role type or seniority level where you still not use AI for Google X-ray and why? And how will you do for those cases?
Yeah, okay. So thank you so much for your questions. I also still using AI almost time, but I not rely on it as well
Mm,
because some specific role with higher level, like the
mm,
leadership role or C level, I'm not usually looking for using the Google X-ray because some sensitive or confidential association that I can use my personal networking
mm,
to look like just look it around the markets to see any potential profile or
mm,
receive the referral from my networking or even though my friends to ensure that the rules is highly confidential and some rule is also not appear on LinkedIn or even though on Google some
mm,
specific rule as well.
I see. I see. As you are also on the mic adjusting, I've just been another questions here
Oh,
from Chan.
yeah.
If you reach LinkedIn's pooling search limit and have also tried X-ray search, what other methods would you use to find candidates if you still can't find the right ones?
Uh, Another way if I reach like the polling set limit and already tried the expressors, I
Mm,
use another way is I also use the AI as well.
mm,
We have a lot of AI tool
mm.
like deep resource and they
Ah,
get results. It's not only on Google but they
mm,
result on another platform for own platform
mm,
and they can give exactly the profiles or the SY or the
mm.
some way that we can find the candidates that I need. Yeah.
What the AI tools that you use for deep research? Is it also Google Gemini or another one?
I use another one. I use SureThink. SureThink is the
Mm.
new AI tool and
Oh.
is also compiled with the AI agent. They can
Mm.
post the information, automate on linking. We can connect the API of SureThink with all the platform, like linking, Facebook or social media or on Notion or any ATS
Mm.
application for the system.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool to know. Cool to know. Thank you. And then I think we have, because we are running out of time, so I'll just pick up one more question for Joanne here. What happens when a candidate replies unexpectedly outside of the workflow? Does it break the sequence or can ClickUp handle exceptions?
Very good question. So when it comes to email responses, if the candidate responded to a different email thread, unfortunately, it won't be connected to the email or to the candidate replies that you have on ClickUp. So
Mm.
it will be on a separate email thread. It will not be connected to ClickUp. So what is happening is the only time that email thread or email workflows are being shown on ClickUp is if ClickUp is the one who sent it out,
Mm.
coming from your email. So I
Mm.
would suggest, if you really wanted to document everything, might ask it's either let the candidates know to respond to the same thread and just
Mm.
respond via ClickUp as well, so that every conversation or every information will be housed in just one ClickUp workflow.
I see. Okay, thank you. So, guys, I think we have to close our event today soon because, right, we are running out of time. And huge thank you to our speakers today. Genuinely, you all made this like super practical, no fluff. And I think the audience also get some keys to away for the takeaway today, right? Like we have to train the AI. We have to make sure, and we have to be careful with the prompts, right? And remember, guys, start small, test it, and don't wait for perfection. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Joanne, Justine, always for joining this section, and thank you, our audience, to sit through the event with us. So, guys, I will let you guys say goodbye to our audience.
Okay, so let's me first. Thank you so much for your invitation to join our event today, and thank you so much, all participants who already joined our event, and to you guys who are the speaker. So with me today. And I also learned a lot of things from all of you. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Justine. Always.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Whoever is listening to us, watching us, thank you very much for joining the session. And thank you, Lucy, for inviting me here. It was a really great experience, and definitely Justin and John, the both of your hacks were very insightful for me as well. Just phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Yeah, true. I learned a lot today as well. Thank you. And then last but not least, Duan,
Yep. Well,
you open the show. Now you close the show.
yeah, well, thank you very much for everyone who watched the live. I really appreciate you, and I hope that everyone got a little bit of something coming from us three and us four here.
Mm.
So yeah, thank you, Lucy, for inviting us here. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you guys all here, and it's my pleasure to talk with you today. And once again, thank you everyone for joining. See you next time. See you in the next Code Quorum number 9. So have a great day ahead. Goodbye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.